Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Eccentric Mind Podcast with George Hernandez. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We got a little bit of it to talk about. And honestly, this is probably the first time I'm actually not going into a place where I'm just kind of going off the top of my dome. I actually took some notes. I did my research today. So it's like we're really delving deep into we're getting professional out here, guys. So it's super exciting. Honestly, let's just get straight into it. So today, if you guys don't know me, I've been building an online brand on X for 15 months now, and it's lovely. I love every single person that I've interacted with and connected with. It's truly it's truly a great community that I've discovered and built myself over the past, like I said, 15 months. And it's just a lovely place where I get to express myself. I get to help other people. And today, I had a tweet that kind of blew up a little bit, and it's simple. It's lean into people who battle with you, question you, piss you off. They're making you better. And that, at the moment, I posted that 13 hours ago and it has 5,000. Okay, it's gotten relatively decent engagement. And someone posted it, and I've been getting a lot of comments on it. And what I mean by that is, when I say someone is battling you, I mean people who aren't afraid to tell you what it is. People who aren't afraid to challenge you and question you on the things that you're doing. If you're doubting yourself on certain things, on your capability or things of that nature, and you're kind of taking it easy on yourself, what I would want, or what I hope you want, is someone who is going to challenge you to push yourself regardless of how you feel. You know, those are the kinds of people that you need to start surrounding yourself with, because they're fucking rare. And that's what I mean. Like, people who challenge you, who call you out on your bullshit, those people are fucking rare. And man, someone commented, one of my good friends, Rocky Ferroni. I'm hoping I'm not botching your last name, Rocky. And he says it best. He's probably like the comment that stood out most is he said a healthy competition. I'd say people that make you better, they just want you to be stronger. Embrace people of such, but they should have the same mindset as you. I think that last line really hits it on the note. You know, you don't want old Jimmy who's 600 pounds telling you that you should get up off your ass and start working out, do you? No, there's Jim Rohn says it. He says it best, and I don't exactly remember how he displays it or how he really puts it to like nail the end. But what I remember it bestly is, like, he says, guard the door of your mind. Guard the door of your mind. And like I mentioned before, you don't want to be called out by someone who's 600 pounds telling you that you're not doing anything, right? That you're not taking action, that you're not doing this, that you're not doing that. No. What you want to surround yourself with is other like-minded individuals who is also doing the same things relative to what you want to do for yourself, but who aren't afraid to tell you what the fuck you're doing wrong. You know, to surround yourself by tons of yes men, you're not going to get anything right. You're not going to get anything done. You're not going to be held accountable. You're not going to get your iron sharpened, you know? And Jenny Allen, I recently read a book called Find Your People. I read it before, and I did a lot of research on it today, especially today. And she says so much about this, and there's one quote that really nails it on the head, and I even highlighted it. She said, "It's all nonsense. Why? Because the last thing you and I need are friends who do nothing more than co-sign our stupidity. If I'm about to careen off a cliff and you choose to stand there cheering for me, we've got a problem. I don't need acceptance when I'm being a fool. I need help, and so do you." Yeah, she nails it on the head. Because why are you going to let me drown myself? Why are you going to allow me to jump off a cliff when literally I need help not jumping off that cliff? You see what I'm saying? These are the kind of people that are hard to find, that are rare to find. but the ones that you need to embrace the most and go out and find the most. These are the people that you need in your corner at all times. And if you're noticing that you're not finding those people, well, then you need to start being that person for yourself, because not only for yourself, but other people around you, because you are what you do, you attract. So if you consistently are calling people out on their bullshit when they need be, eventually you're going to find people who magnetize themselves towards you because of the actions that you take. And that's going to bring them over to you. It's really that simple. And she just eats in this book. She also put, when you add accountability to the necessary proximity and transparency we've been addressed, you unleash a new level of potency in your life. You grow sharper, more effective. You change. And it's true. Like, not only do you need someone who is going to call you out, but you yourself need someone to hold you accountable. I remember when I first started on X, like I mentioned, I've been building on X for 15 months. I remember before I even started, I decided that I wanted to start writing just as it is. I wanted to be a copywriter. And I even told one of my closest friends who was on the podcast recently, Robert. I told him, like, hey man, I need an accountability partner. I need you to kind of just hold me accountable on the things that I'm doing. Like, if you don't, so what I'm going to do is, like, I'm going to post a blog post every single day. I need at least a 500 word count. And if you don't send me, or if I don't send you a picture of the blog that I posted, or the word count that I posted, or the tweets that I posted, things of that nature, I'll owe you money, or I actually told him my plans of what I wanted to do. And it was like, if I don't follow through on it, then I don't follow through on my word. And I take my word very seriously. If I say something, I'm gonna fucking do it. So it's like, it was more so like a pride thing. If I don't follow through on this, then my pride is gonna get shattered. And he's gonna know that I'm full of shit. So I was like, nope, fuck that. We're not doing that shit. And so it's, for the most part, like, people. You need to start surrounding yourself with people, like-minded individuals who are going to consistently battle you, people who are going to piss you off, people who are going to question you on the things that you're doing. That is my take on it, right? And I love that, because also recently, this is something, if you tend to get pissed off very, very quickly, it's a sign that you need to start doing some internal work with yourself. If you're consistently getting mad at people giving you constructive criticism, then yeah, that is 1000% something you need to work on for yourself, because you can't take any other information from others because you think you know it all. And if you think you know it all, then you know fucking nothing. But if you come from a place of knowing nothing, then you will learn it all. But it's just impossible to learn it all, right? So it's like, I kind of wrote a couple things down. Yeah, that's it. And honestly, I had this thought in my car today. Most people don't journal. Journaling is not the common thing that most people do around you, In your circle, not many people. I've genuinely never met I've only met 2 people who have journaled in my environment in the physical realm. On the internet, yes, everyone I know fucking journals because they're awesome. But nobody fucking journals, right? And if you are consistently in your head, you're likely... If you're consistently in your head and you're not journaling your thoughts down, you have no idea the thoughts that you have, and you don't really know too much about yourself. But the only way I've discovered to really consistently learn about yourself is actually just saying what you think and talking to other people. So if you're saying something that has been relatively in your mind for a long period of time, and you tell it to someone who you need feedback from, but that person doesn't have your best interest at heart, then you are going nowhere. You're going fucking nowhere. If you're telling yourself that you can't do this, that you can't do that, but that person agrees with you, yeah, that's too hard. Yeah, that maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe that's too scary, bro. Like, imagine how you're going to feel. Those are the fucking people that are holding you back. Because you're going to listen to them. Not only that, and I'm not saying that those people are bad in any sense, because at the at its minimum, they are looking out for you. They are looking out for you because they love you, right? But most people, entrepreneurs, bodybuilders, whatever it may be, the people who actually got to that state, it's not an inherent gift. The people that actually attained success, they were originally where you were at as well. They just were more courageous and they took more action, you know? But that is a gift that you can also attain if you just decide to say fuck you to your fears, you know? You need to stop listening to these people that aren't going to elevate you, aren't going to excel you. If you're spending your time talking to people that... If you're constantly spending time talking to people that don't have your best interest at heart, then you're going to be held back and you're not going to reach that potential that you want to reach for yourself. And the only way to really grasp that sort of potential is if others see that potential in you. If they see the potential in you, they will not fucking let you divert, go off track, because they see and are terrified of the potential you possess. And they want you to reach that potential. They don't want you getting held back. They want you to reach that standard so that you can finally realize what you're truly capable of. Right? I love that. That was a good one. Sometimes I just be talking. Sometimes I just be... But, like, that's not to say that shit, that is... Oh, man, my camera's about to die. That's not to say that it's not uncomfortable. Of fucking course it's uncomfortable. It's like you have... It's like... I think I wrote it down. Let me see. Bro, I wrote so much that I'm kind of like... I'm looking at everything that I wrote and I'm like, damn, I could say that. I could say that. I could say that. But... Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay, yeah, here. Like, yes, that shit fucking sucks, right? It's like kind of realizing that, oh shit, I fucked up. You know, there's something that I'm not right here. You know, there's something that I'm not doing properly. And it hurts. It hurts being told that you're wrong. It hurts that you're not doing something right or that you're on the wrong track. But literally at the end of the day, it's like an iron sharpening iron type of thing. You know, these people who question you and challenge you, they don't care about your feelings. They just see the potential that you have and they want you to stop being so dull and to start sharpening your iron. You know, that's all it is. It's an iron sharpening iron type of thing. You get two dull knives, you scrape them together, and now you have two sharp knives. Someone is constantly challenging you and battling you. Well, there you go. They're sharpening your blade so that way you're more lethal to cut, so that you can improve, so that you can grow, so that you can get better. You know, that's the way I see it. Like the people who are constantly applying pressure, those are the people that are going to allow you to grow and to become the best version of yourself. And if you're not getting that from people, if you're constantly getting yes men who are agreeing to everything you say, then chances are you're not around the right people and you're not growing as much as you can possibly can be. So rather than focusing on the people who just agree with you, find a room of people who are going to tell you you're fucking wrong. And that is what equates growth. That is how you get better. It's like I think Hormozy said it, like you need to consistently be the dumbest person in the room. You need to consistently be the smallest person in the gym. You need to consistently be, or you need to make the least amount of money in the room, like enter areas that equates discomfort, and there's only going to equate, the only outcome that's going to come is growth. Because if you're around other fucking wolves, other sharks who know the fucking game, who have learned from their mistakes, have learned the lessons, and you can get around them, there's no chances that you're not going to grow, you know? Oh, man. So, and I think I said something bangerish. It was like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just end it with the last few final lines. And honestly, at the end of the day, like, it's scary to not only get told what you're doing wrong, right? But it's also scary to do it yourself. But I think it's the best way to live an authentic life than to live untrue to your word because of what you were scared they'd think, or what they were scared of what you'd think. Being true to your word is a filter decided upon the people who don't belong in your life and the ones who do belong in your life. If they show you time and time again that they can live without you, speak poorly about you, judge you, and throw... I think that she said that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. This is like my first time actually like following through on notes. So, yeah, it's scary to not only question people or get challenged by people. It's also scary to get challenged and to get questioned by people. It's very uncomfortable. It's scary, but it's the best way to live an authentic life than to live untrue to your word because of what you were scared they think. Being true to your word is a filter decided upon the people who don't belong in your life and the ones who do belong in your life. If they show you time and time again that they can live without you, speak poorly about you, judge you, and throw sin in your face, guess what? They're not meant to be in your life. If they consistently agree to you, if they consistently speak highly of you, then guess what? They're not making you grow. If they consistently show you time and time again that they empathize, that they listen, that they challenge you without being judgmental, guess what? They're meant to be in your life. Hold on to them tightly because they're rare. Yeah. That's it. If you're someone who has that sort of accountability, who has that sort of person in your life who questions you, engages with you, empathizes with you, listens to you, but also challenges you and makes you better and sharpens your iron, hold on to them for dear fucking life because you're only going to get a fingerful of them. If you're starting to notice that a lot of the people around you are just only agreeing with you for your best interests, best in quotations, then you need to start hanging around with some new people because they're not making you grow. They're only keeping you stagnated. And that's the last thing you want. You don't want to stagnate. You want to grow. You want to be better. You want to be the best man, best woman in your bloodline. You want financial freedom, location freedom. You want all that good stuff, correct? You want a better body. You want a better business. So listen to these words. Start taking accountability of the things that you do, but also start doing the same for other people as well. Because eventually, if you don't have those people around you, it's eventually going to magnetize to you because of the things that you say. So I hope this helped. And as always, my friends, my people, this is the Eccentric Mind podcast with George Hernandez, and I hope you have an incredible day.